A volunteer transportation service is helping older adults and people with disabilities get where they need to go, and it's called Whistlestop Carepool. And here to tell us more is volunteer coordinator Kathryn Filley. Thanks so much for coming on the show.
Thank you.
All right, so Carepool, this sounds like a great program, especially because it's needed for older adults. A lot of times these older adults, they have no place, they have no way to get to where they need to go, even something as important as a medical appointment.
Right. Well, so Carepool helps to fill that gap. We provide rides for people who are 65 and older and ADA compliant, who are also Marin County residents, get to medical appointments, shopping for food, and we're trying to open it up to socialization as well. And that's important because socialization is as important as medical or food.
Right, it's like the quality of life.
Right.
Yeah.
And in Marin County, this is important because people are aging in place in Marin County, right? They're house rich, but they're cash poor. They have these houses that they raise their families in, but then the families couldn't afford to live in the community, so they moved out. And the people are no longer able to drive, and they're in these houses and they can't get to medical appointments. So we're just trying to help them fill that gap. They're not really eligible necessarily for paratransit type of rides. And it's more of a community helping the community. These are the people who built it, who made Marin County and Northern California sort of what it is, and we want to make sure that they can maintain their integrity and their independence.
I love that it's called Carepool because it really sounds like you said, a community effort where people really care, especially because this is volunteer-based.
Right, they're volunteering their time and their car. Right, so the people call up, the riders call up and they request the ride, and then that goes on to a website, and the volunteers have access to the website. They look at the website and choose the rides that fit their time, their schedule, their location, even the riders that they sort of have an affinity with. People build partnerships with this, so they're friendships that are made that you're meeting people you wouldn't have normally met.
Right, which is great.
Right.
There seems like a lot of flexibility. There's a lot of flexibility too, because sometimes they need that.
Yes, yes. And so what we're asking for is more volunteers. We need more volunteers to help support the program. Right now we have 60 volunteers, about 25 of those are people that are actively engaging in the program. So I need more people, and if they can even give a ride once every other week, that would make a huge difference for people.
What do you look for in a volunteer?
Well, so they need to pass a background check and have a clean driving record, right? Their car needs to be safe.
Yes.
But most of the people that volunteer with us are recently retired people who just really want to give back, and they want to get out and do something and be part of the community. So that's what we're looking for. We have some people who really enjoy having the interaction with the person, who want to go and help them with the shopping and walk them into the doctor's office. And then I have other people who are like, yeah, I just want to sit in my car and read my book, and when they come back out, and that's fine. Yeah. You know, there's a place for everybody, and they all enjoy doing it, which is what's important. The volunteers love it as much as the riders. The riders are so appreciative. You know, they call and they send cards and they say, I can't believe that this service actually exists, because it's free for the riders.
That's really nice. And like you said, they make friends too.
Right.
Which is great. Well, thank you so much for coming on the show and telling us all about it.
Absolutely.
All right, great work. For more information, just contact Whistlestop Carepool at 415-456-9062, or you can email them at carepool@whistlestop.org. Coming up, let's slip the witches when Bay Area Focus returns.